Let's talk about
Obi-Wan, episode 4.
Episode
happened.
4. Yeah, it did.
That was the thing that we watched.
Yeah, we did.
Go ahead.
Well, I'll go ahead. What was the idea of this episode? They have to get Leia back.
Yeah, get Leia back.
She's taken to like Sith headquarters.
Yeah, she's taken to the Inquisitor's headquarters on the water planet. I can't remember what the hell the name was.
It was a water moon. I don't remember what it's called. Doesn't matter. It could have been Snarflax 4. Who cares?
Yep, Snarflax 4, good planet.
So they have to infiltrate it somehow. They're going to use their little buddies from the Jedi Underground Railroad. Yeah. Like, why Jedis are such pussies now? It's so crazy. They can't do anything for themselves. I get it. They're being hunted by the Sith, but like, I don't know. They're inept.
Is it CGI young Carrie Fisher, or they get a new actress?
It's a 10-year-old girl.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's like, well, this takes place 5 years after Return of the Jedi.
Right.
So it's like young Luke, young Leia. Leia was kidnapped off of Alderaan.
Yeah.
Because they want to, one woman wants to draw out Obi-Wan, basically.
Right.
So, but the young Leia is incredible. Like, the actress that's playing young Leia, she's so good.
Yeah,
like,
spot on.
Well, and it, like, just, like, I don't know, like, it's crazy when you see young actors and you're like, wow, like, that's a good actor. Like, when you see E.T. and there's, like, Henry Thomas is, like, Elliot, you're like, fuck, that kid can act. So when they get the young actors that are good, it's, like, great, but then lots of times the kid it's just terrible acting.
Yeah.
But like, this girl is doing a great job.
Oh yeah, she has like a similar look to how you would think Carrie Fisher would look like when she was younger.
And she has like the little bit of attitude, but she's also like a little vulnerable.
Yeah.
I think they made her a little too force strong in this episode. Like when the third sister's trying to like get the information out of her and they're having like their Jedi duel. Like, it's not like crazy, but she's like resisting her. I'm like, I mean, Leia had like virtually no force powers in the movies.
Yeah, no, she didn't know that she was even force sensitive.
Yeah, but in this one, she's like resisting the third sister, who's like this crazy Sith.
I can't think of a single instance in the original trilogy where she displayed anything like that.
Not really. I don't even think there's like a part where it's like not even implied. Like,
no.
Maybe she just has good luck, I think is probably the best they show for the Force for her. Like,
yeah, probably.
Where she can somehow like manage to sneak the message to Obi-Wan on the droids and they get away. Like, there had to be something there that was protecting her somehow.
Yeah.
Because everyone else around her is fucking inept, so...
Or just gets killed. Yeah.
So it'll be interesting what happens at the end of this. To be like, I don't know, like... It's weird. Like, I know how they wrote the Star Wars. They didn't have it all planned out because, like, you know, obviously as a little kid, she knows Obi-Wan, but there's no implied history of her knowing Obi-Wan in the new movies, except when she says, like, Obi-Wan, you're our only hope. Like, she's never like, oh, no, Obi-Wan got killed. Like, oh, what, you know, whatever. So in this, she knows it's Obi-Wan.
Yeah. Chat has brought up that she could feel Luke's pain.
Okay, I don't know.
In one of the episodes. I can't remember when.
She also feel his Johnson when she gave him a kiss, or what?
Oh, right, when he got his hand cut off and falls down the thing.
So that was more when George Lucas knew what was going on. But,
yeah.
You know, when you could tell when he wrote the first one, he didn't know what the other ones are going to be. Right. Well, he also didn't know what was 1 through 3 were going to be either. So.
No.
But the idea is they got to go there. They got to rescue her. They're going to use their Underground Railroad to help get in there. The plan is just so stupid. Their plan to break in there is she's not a fake Imperial soldier. She's a real Imperial soldier that's like a double agent.
Yeah.
So she's going to fly her ship into this secret Sith base with her, like, not clearance for there. She's going to sneak in and she's going to, like, hack in and, like, open a door for Obi-Wan and all this shit. She just, like, strong arms her way in there by like saying like, oh, I've got special information for the Grand Inquisitor, you better let me through or he's gonna be really upset. And all the Imperial guys are like, yes ma'am.
Yeah. I like how she just figures it out and turns it on. She's just like, yep, this is what we got to do. She's like a little bit nervous going up there and the dude's like, hey, could we do this? And then she's like, she just switches.
Yeah,
I like that.
Well, it was like if she didn't get through, she's gonna be killed, so it's like she has to do something.
Yeah.
But then, like, I laughed my fucking ass off when she's like, okay, Obi-Wan, are you there? And he's like swimming in the fucking ocean, and there's like a shark swimming by, and he's just doing the breaststroke.
So this part
Oh
was
my
great.
God.
This part was great because he's using like the mouth diver piece from like episode
one
where they go down to the Gungan city, and it's very reminiscent of that. And I think they
it was
definitely
so.
did that on
I
purpose.
laughed my ass off when I saw that. Just him doing the breaststroke, and he's sneaking in through a fucking open access port. Oh my God. So. Whatever.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
So, like, so many missed opportunities by Obi-Wan. Like, we've got the heritage of Star Wars. We know that they will steal a stormtrooper's armor and wear it. So the first thing he does is he somehow chokes out a stormtrooper, and he just throws him in the water. Like, see you later, chump. I was like, why is he not wearing the armor? Like, why would he not put it on?
I don't know.
Different.
Maybe he's a little bit short for
different,
stormtrooper.
different.
Yeah, he's a little. But like, seriously though,
Codpiece not big enough.
Yeah, it could be.
I don't know. Anyways, that was a big rookie mistake by Obi-Wan right there.
Yeah, he figures he can just stealth his way through.
He has like no Jedi abilities.
He just does the hand wave.
No, he can't even do that.
He can't do it. He's not
all
good.
like
He's not high enough level.
Well, basically,
He's fallen out of practice over the last 10 years after this whole after the whole incident with Anakin and the kids being born. It's like he's just hermited himself and not used Force at all.
That makes sense.
Just to stay away from the Inquisitors and stuff like that. Just to stay off the radar.
In the previous episode or two, Leia was falling off the roof and he had to like use his Force powers to grab her, and he strained.
Oh yeah, it was a struggle for him.
He could barely grab her while she was falling. So, and at the start of this episode, they show him trying to just like draw something to him with the Force powers, and he could barely scrape it along the table.
Yeah.
So he does not really have his Force powers. So that's the other thing too. He's like, how is he blocking all these blaster shots?
Well, I think that's the thing, is that it started coming back to him. It's like
I guess
he still can't do the stuff, but he can still he's got muscle
like
memory to
bike.
wield the saber.
But I don't think the blocking of the blaster shots is muscle memory. I think it's part of the Jedi's ability.
Yeah, I think it's just that he got in a high energy situation, adrenaline situation that just started. It's just like it
and
came
his mitochondria just started.
His mitochondria started boiling in his blood. He's like,
I hope they retcon that shit. That's so dumb.
Instinctual Force power.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
But they get like, and then so earlier in one of the episodes, they show the stormtroopers. They're just like regular people on the planet. They got their dusty ass armor. They're like, hey, where are you going? Oh, I'm from Tall. Okay, well, have a good day. See you later. But then these stormtroopers in this place, the third sister's like, we're going to torture Leia. And they're like, strap her in. The stormtroopers grab her, strap her in the torture machine. Not a lick of like, oh, we can't do
fine
this.
with this.
Yeah, I think
this 10-year-old kid, sure, why not?
It's the closer you get to the center of the Empire is they're more.
I think these guys would be
rigid.
like, if I say no, I'll be in this thing.
Yeah, essentially, it's like their balls are just straight in a vice.
Yeah.
If they have them.
Yeah. So this was another thing where it's like a throwback to the
World War II.
Well, no, episodes like 3 or 4 where Leia's like getting interrogated by the interrogator droid.
Yeah.
Where it's like she's experienced this before. So, anyways, I mean, I guess the Force is really working for all of them because Obi-Wan just happens to be in the right area to find her. In this giant complex, he just sort of made his way right to where she's going to be.
Yeah, well, she was being held in the lower levels. I think they.
Yeah, but that place is pretty fucking
it's
big.
Pretty big.
It's pretty big.
It's pretty big, especially the lower levels, because it's kind of like a pyramid. So
Yeah.
the lower levels are a lot bigger.
Yeah, and
But he
it's
just kind of-
underwater,
yeah.
so it's probably even bigger underwater.
Yeah.
Um.
To hold back the water.
So it was a cool scene where the lights go out. Like, why'd the lights go out? Anyways,
Oh yeah, that was super cool.
like the lights are out, and the stormtroopers are like, "What's going on?" And then all of a sudden, it's just the lightsaber
Yeah.
kills the stormtrooper. Lightsaber goes out. Stormtrooper's like,
Oh,
"Stop!
yeah.
Oh, don't move!"
Yeah,
Nice.
it looks super cool, especially in 4K HDR.
Yeah.
Um,
They need to do like dark scenes more often in Star Wars when like, because they all got like lightsabers
Yeah.
and blasters and stuff. That would look sick.
There's been a few in this series. Like, there's a part where Obi-Wan was trying to escape Darth Vader, and he's like in the junkyard. It's all dight, and he has his lightsaber on, and that's kind of his like flashlight, and just the lighting of it on his face and the ground and everything was very cool. But man, them escaping with Leia under his fucking trench coat, I was like, okay.
Wow.
It could happen. Like, people are on high alert looking for a Jedi.
Yeah, so you wouldn't be like, hey, that is a guy and a girl under a coat.
Well, he's got a coat and a hat. He's incognito.
It's just like, he's too fat to be a Jedi.
Yeah. So she, like, literally, you didn't see it, but he's walking with his trench coat. She's walking beside him, and he just like wrapped the jacket around her, so it looks like he's got like a giant leg tumor.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she would be like his like a beer gut.
No,
or something, like,
no, they're
around.
just walking.
Oh,
Well, here's
Okay.
here's the thing that I think
Okay,
makes it plausible.
lay it
It's like,
on me.
when you're looking for a specific thing, your brain is hyper focused on that thing.
I
right?
guess so.
So if you're not looking for two imperial dressed people coming out,
I guess so.
but when you're like just like a grunt,
I mean,
like
I
even
guess
when
so.
you're out, like for instance, when we're out geocaching
Mhm.
and it says a specific size of a geocache,
Mhm.
we're looking for like a specific item. Like if it says medium, it's like we're looking for a little Tupperware container.
Yeah.
And so I get that in my brain that we're looking for a little Tupperware container. And even though I'm like standing right next to the item,
Mhm.
my brain does not register it because it's like, we're looking for a specific item.
I guess so. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I guess I look at it more from like one at work where I'm like, as soon as I see someone that's not up to no good, I instantly notice it.
Yeah.
Like, there's no, like, if I, like, yeah, I'll be like, this person's acting weird.
yeah.
But on a hot one, when you're on a regular ass day, it's regular work.
Mm-hmm.
You could as a person, you could see that. But when you're in a group of people and everyone's like
Yeah, I
high
don't know.
alert.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess
I
I've
can see
never
it
been in
slip
an
by.
Imperial base when there's a Jedi trying
No.
to escape, so it's hard to say how I
I guess so,
react.
huh?
But as
I
I
guess
was
so.
watching, I was just like, "This is so stupid."
It's like that classic Family Guy bit. You guys are all stupid. They're gonna be looking for army guys. He's a clown in Vietnam. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, that part was just like, okay, whatever. But well, then like, what's her name comes out with all her squadron.
Yeah. She's like,
Riva, and she's like, "Hey,
just the point. Just
hey there, Obi-Wan. I'm here to get you." And then the I don't even know what they are. Rebel troops. I don't
yeah,
even.
the A-wings come in.
They A-wings.
Yeah.
And they start blasting and stuff.
They could be.
Like, why does this planet not have any defense, man?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. It's
Yeah.
because it's like the home of the Inquisitors. They don't need defense. The
I guess so.
Inquisitors are there.
Who's stupid enough to come here? I guess they said that earlier. Like, who's stupid enough to assault the Inquisitor
Yeah.
base?
Yeah, when the A-Wings came down and started blasting, I cheered. I was like, yes!
I just was like, why haven't they scrambled a TIE fighter? They don't want him to escape. Where's the patrol in the sky, like, stopping this?
Yeah.
So anyways, they run over and they hop in an A-Wing and they escape.
Yeah.
And, one of the rebels dies. Very sad.
Very
It's
sad
a very
moment.
sad moment for this guy. I don't even know his name.
Yeah, they didn't really do a good job of that.
Alan, you died.
They didn't really do a good job of that, but I feel like they're really setting up the Rebel Alliance part
I guess
with
so.
that.
We're gonna
but
see
they're not
Mon
doing a very
Mothma
good job.
next episode or something.
I don't know, maybe we'll see Mon Mothma. Maybe we'll see Admiral Akbar.
Yeah.
We see
If there was
Admiral
ever
Akbar,
going to be
I'm
Admiral
happy.
Akbar, he'd be on the water.
Yeah, I was like,
planet.
they're going to Water Planet? Akbar, are
Yeah.
you here?
Mon
Calamari?
Exactly. So then it's Darth Vader is upsetty with Riva.
Very upsetty spaghetti.
He's like, I'm going to choke her. I'm going to kill you. You fucked up. And she's like, I'm tracking. I let them go. I was like, she let them go. And she's like, I put a tracker on them. I'm going to be able to follow them. And I was like, when did she put a tracker on them?
I was like, oh yeah, that's when she put a tracker on.
Yeah, I was like,
I knew instantly.
I was like, I don't know where this tracker is. And then at the end, it was on Leia's.
What? Stop it. I just changed the battery in my GoPro 'cause I'm trying to charge them up and it's
So is
beeping at
that
me.
going to like change the audio output or some shit here and fuck everything up?
No.
As it does
that
when you
battery's
usually. That's a cool sound that thing makes.
I think the battery's effed on it.
I
So.
bet it cuts real nicely.
Yeah.
So what was I saying?
I don't know.
Oh,
the
yeah,
tracker.
she's like, I got a tracker on him. And I'm like, when did she put a tracker on this ship? Like, I just assumed she meant the ship.
Yeah.
But she had fixed or taken Leia's little droid and
Yeah.
did something to it. Lola or whatever.
Yeah.
Of course, there's a little cute droid in this because that's
Oh, of course.
they always
Yeah.
have to
Sell
be a
merch.
cute droid in these now.
Yeah.
And so they're being tracked by Lola. Like I mean, I guess it can just transmit through interstellar space. Like
Yeah. I mean, that's
They
the
don't-
Force, man.
Yeah.
The Force
I don't
tracker.
think it's the Force tracker, but
It's like a tile card, but beefed up.
yeah, but like I don't know. They always have to put up the big like fucking satellite dishes and shit. But no, when it's a tracker, it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry about it. It
It's a
connects
tracker.
wirelessly.
I feel
puts
like they
out a-
should exclusively stick with droids like R2 where they can fit a small person in it.
Yeah.
It's just more fun to watch.
It's
Just knowing that
mean-
there's a dude in there.
Yeah. I mean, that was, well, they had to do that back then.
Yeah.
There was no way to do
Yeah.
it.
But it's where all the charm comes from.
I agree.
Not
I'm a
just
big
like a little
believe me,
CGI ball.
I always love practical effects compared
Oh, yeah.
to digital.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
At the first start of the show, they have not a flashback, but they show like sort of what happened before leading up to the show. And it shows like episode 1, 2, and 3 footage, and it looks not good.
Oh.
And then it cuts into the show where it looks way better.
Oh.
Yeah. It was very, Mikey T didn't think it was that big of a deal or that big of
Yeah,
a
I didn't think it
difference.
was that bad.
But when I watched it, I was like, ooh, this stuff does not look good.
I think they put enough fog and haze over top of it to hide it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Put enough flashback fog.
Sepia tone.
Yeah, almost.
Should've done that.
Almost. So,
Old
anyways.
timey like 1910s film.
Yeah.
footage.
Yeah.
Some little grains and hairs on the film.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's basically the end of it. Leia's, she's like, likes Obi-Wan. She held his hand. She's like warmed up to him. Hey, you've saved me 3 times now. I
Yep.
guess you're a good guy.
I guess you're okay. I guess you're okay.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, me too.
It just was like the trench coat bit. I was like, am I watching like is this a Three Stooges bit here? Like, what is going on?
Definitely a Three Stooges bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed the entire thing. I mean, a lot of people are salty on YouTube about it. They're like, oh my God, this episode.
They're all Wiener's boys. The other thing too is that was more crossover with The Last Jedi or Fallen Order.
Yeah?
Cal Kestis went into the Inquisitor base in Fallen Empire. Or Fallen Jedi. What is it called? Fallen Order? I don't even know. Who fucking knows what
Return
the
of
game's
the
called?
Fallen.
Yeah, Return of the Fallen Jedi Order.
Order Strikes Back.
So the same thing happened in the game too. Is like the glass is breaking, and the tunnel gets flooded. Except Darth Vader's in it.
Oh.
So Cal Kestis and his little mentor, they're like dueling with Darth Vader, and Cal Kestis uses the Force to like finally break the glass,
Yeah.
and then they sneak out, and then Vader is like using the Force to hold the water back. But it was like, oh yeah, this happened in the Fallen Order game.
Huh.
So very interesting. Anyways.
Yeah.
So,
Nice.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I like that game, and I'm liking the show.
No, yeah, the show's really good. I'm definitely enjoying it all.
I don't know if it's just because I prefer these characters to like Boba Fett.
I think it's because there's not a lot of that comedy you don't like.
Well, there's no comedy in Boba Fett.
There is.
Okay, well,
There's more like a little bit of that Marvel comedy in Boba Fett than there is.
I don't remember
there
that.
definitely isn't any.
The only thing I remember funny in Boba Fett was like that one Twi'lek senator guy that was like being like, "Oh no, you're sending a gift with me. I'm not bringing you a gift." I guess my main thing with Boba Fett is like, why is Boba Fett talking so fucking much? He didn't have he had like one line in the first 3 movies. Like,
Yes.
this is stupid.
But it was him.
No, I don't think he was in the original 3 movies.
He's credited as them being the voice
Huh.
now.
Okay, well maybe that was in the special editions, but he was not in the original movies. He was a different guy in the costume for sure.
Oh yeah, I would imagine so because only his voice is credited in
Yeah.
the original as being him as the same
But
guy.
that was in the special edition. I don't think I think they went back and added that in, like much like they added Hayden Christensen's Force Ghost. I think they added his voice
Yeah,
into
you
the
think so?
movie. I guarantee it.
We'll have to look it up.
I guarantee
I'm
it.
interested.
I guarantee it.
I'm interested. to know.
The shoehorned in Force
Yeah.
Ghost. I remember
Yeah,
that.
exactly. So yeah, I'm still enjoying it. I'm gonna finish it out. Want to see where it goes. I like Reva. So one of the things with this is, of course, the main bad person is a female of color. So
Yep.
everyone on the internet hates the show.
Yeah.
They're, oh, she's terrible. Why just couldn't it be Darth Vader? Blah 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 blah.
Oh, is it?
She's great.
I wonder if both ends of the spectrum are pissed off. It's like, well, why does she have to be the bad guy? And then there's the other side who's just pissed
No.
off that she's in there at all.
No. It's just
Okay.
it's just people pissed that she's in there, basically.
Oh, Wiener
Same
boys.
thing about everyone.
Wiener
the
boys.
reason, yeah, Wiener boys. The same reason we're going to talk about Miss Marvel now. Why everyone hates Miss Marvel. Same thing. Exact
do?
same thing. She's not white.
She's
So-
not. Yeah, she's
and
not
she's not
white,
a
and
dude.
She's not a dude.
Where's my Mr. Marvel show?
Mr. Marvel.